We are here. It is slightly rainy outside today, but I'm excited because Chip Bro is jumping in the house all morning this morning. And then there's another one, okay? I don't know what this guy's name is yet. Like, I kind of want to call him Chip because he's got a little chip in his ear. Something like bit part of his ear off. And he actually jumped in for the very first time today and ate. That dude probably 3 months ago had a chip in his ear. But he would not jump in, he would not eat out of my hand, and he would not eat out of my hand outside either. Today's the very first time he did, and it was pretty interesting because I had him and Chip Bro jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out, and yeah, they almost got into a fight in the house for a minute there. But we got Pudgy first in the chat, Pudgy, first in the chat. First in the chat, Pudgy, first in the chat. And first with that super chat. I love it, Pudgy. Thank you very much for the super chat and being first in the chat. What's going on, Pudgy? We got Kombu, Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. We got Kombu, Moji, Pudgy, Moji, Dark Bro, J-Bones, baby, Pudgy, Gorilla, Dark Bro, J-Bones, Pudgy, Dark Bro, J-Bones. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Top 5, I like it, Chris. We got Pudgy, Moji, Dark, J-Bones, Dark, Pudgy, J-Bones, Robert, aloha, kakihiyaka to you, my friend. Pudgy, Moji. Robert, let me ask you something real quick, dude. You're from Hawaii, right? I was watching The Price is Right, Bob Barker edition last night on Freevee, because that's what I do for like an hour before I get ready for bed. And there's this Hawaiian woman on there, man. Her name was just K on her name tag, but she probably had like 15 syllables in her actual name when she was saying her actual name. Do people name their kids, or are there people in Hawaii with like storybook long names? And if so, why? And also, if so, do you guys just write like a nickname on your papers at school? Like Robert, and your name is really like Robert, like a bunch of different syllables that I can't even pronounce. Is that what you guys do? Or is that like old school Hawaii, like Bob Barker edition, 1981 type Hawaiian right there? Legitimate question, though. Legitimate question, Robert. Pudgy, Moji, J-Bones, Moji, Claudio, EIE. Seja bem-vindo, Claudio. Kombu, Moji, we get Claudio. Olá, Clay, amor, Clay, Clau? Evita, Clay, Evita. Yes, Claudio. Achei Clau? No. Moji, Pudgy, Kombu, all of you guys, so glad to have you in here. Let's check the market out and see what's going on so far today. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. You have cell phone, you already chipped. What? No, I didn't chip a cell phone, man. It's my chipmunk's ear. It's my chipmunk's ear that's chipped. AMC sitting in the top left-hand side of the screen. Sevens. Actually, I might have taken a picture of him. Show off pictures of my chipmunks like people show off pictures of their babies, man. Oh, hold on. I may have taken a picture of this, dude. Let me see what we've got. No, this is Chip Bro, man. I know I took a picture of this dude because he was the one that was standing. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. That's a good one. You guys got to see this one right here. J-Bone's talking, man. Look at that. Please, can I have some seeds? Can I have some sunflower seeds, Clay Bro? Can I, please? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Chip Bro. You can have as many seeds as you want. But, hold on. I got to get this dude with the chipped ear. What? I promise I took a picture of him. One picture. Can't see his chipped ear. Can't see his chipped ear, but you can kind of tell that he was afraid to come in the house at first. Because he was sitting on the door. He was sitting on like the patio door sill. It wouldn't come all the way in. That's the first time he came in, but you can't see his chipped ear. I tried, guys. I tried. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Alright, what do we got? We've got a lot of consonants in their names, for sure. Yeah, dude, it's a little weird, man. It's way too many for me. I couldn't even say that lady's name, and she said it like twice. Oh my gosh, Mosquito. Yes, Claudio. Elie meu amigo. Let's see. Next level, what's going on? Bro, what's going on, Big Bag? How you doing? Grow together. You like the yes, you like that chipmunk. You know you do. Chip Bro. That is Chip Bro, actually. And, the other one, I don't know. I mean, you can't really... Can you call him Chip? Because I got Little Tail. That's obviously very descriptive. Chip Bro, he's the original. Hence the name Chip Bro. But then the other one, should I call him Chip? Like, what do you call a guy with a chip out of his ear? He looks a lot like that Chip from Beauty and the Beast. You know, that had the chip in the cup. That's exactly what the ear looks like. And then I'm thinking about calling you guys. I don't know if you saw the Twitter post that I had the other day, but I'm thinking about calling this guy Stitch. Except I don't know if I'll still be able. I don't know if I'll still be able to tell which one he is after the stitches fall out. But look at this dude. He came to eat for the very first time like 2 days ago, and he's got stitches. Somebody stitched him up. This dude's literally got stitches right back near his tail. Must have been in the mouth of like a cat or a dog or something. And somebody put stitches in this dude. I thought that was crazy. So, I'll probably call him Stitch. Seems fitting. Seems fitting to me. Peace, love, unity, respect, all day, baby. A dill pickle, hot and spicy, yes. Call him Splinter. He's got a little splinter in his ear. I like that one as well. Smash the like, listen to it. I worked only 1 month with... Skirjit, they're adorable. I don't know what that is, Claudio. Scared Day? I don't know what that is. That one is above me, my man. Mike Tyson must have got it. Mike Tyson must have... Yeah, dude, Mike Tyson maybe took a little nibble out of that dude's ear. Why can't somebody start a burn party again and not care about... Giovanni, let me run this by you, because I am thinking about this. Let me run this by you. I recently, after much back and forth with Amazon, I might add, and recently also, it's like been a month, probably over a month. But I've been approved for Amazon merch, okay? What do you guys think about this idea, too? And what do you think about these two ideas? So I'm thinking about two things here. Number one, limited edition bro merch. Because technically, Amazon can print unlimited quantities. But what if we did like a limited edition volume 1 bro merch? It's just... you know, maybe the simple bro logo with volume 1 on it, or first edition, or whatever. Amazon can print that up. We run it for like a month, then we take the design down or something. Anybody who gets it, and anybody who's happy with it can stay happy with it. Anybody who doesn't want it, well, you can obviously return it if you don't like it, because it's Amazon. So I am thinking about that, some sort of like a 1 month run or whatever, where you can go out there and get literally anything. They do hoodies, phone cases, t-shirts, tank tops. Like they print on like 15 different things. So that would be up to you. But I am thinking about that. But I was also thinking about, yes, burns are in a very interesting place right now, and they're being ignored by the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team. Now, assuming, since Shib's logo is not owned, it's decentralized, anybody can do anything they want with it, doing a specific, like, bro Shib burn. The same way they got Shiba cows, right? Putting Shiba Inu coin logo on champion hoodies. If it was like the bro version of Shib burning, or maybe just take the bro out. I don't want to take the bro out of it completely, but you know, it could have like Shib on like a Shib in flames, or a Shib with flames on the back, and a little bro logo on the chest right there or something. I am thinking about that, and then profit from the Shib burn merchandise or whatever would be burned. I think that would be a good way. Literally, I'm not printing it or whatever, so the quantities could be unlimited. Amazon has merch warehouses, I believe, in like 12 or 15 different countries. So it wouldn't be limited to just anybody in the United States. It's like 12 to 15 different countries that could go in there, purchase them. The burns, however, if we did do something like that, I mean, they would have to come like 30 to 45 days after the purchase, because Amazon doesn't pay anything until 30 to 45 days out, because they give people the opportunity for chargebacks, people the opportunity for returns and all of that stuff. So I do think that would be a decent idea for anybody that just wanted to buy a Shiba Inu coin t-shirt or whatever and have profits burned on that, or limited edition bro merch or first edition bro merch or whatever as well. Let me know your guys' ideas on that. Get on the Magic School Buzz. Yes, Fudgy, I saw your comment this morning, and you are absolutely correct, man. Miss Frizzle and I would get along very well these days. Skiraday, it's the family of squirrels. It's Skilo here. I'm a biologist, so mostly of the time I use the scientific name. Gotcha, Claudio. Very good, man. See, I did not know that was the scientific term for squirrel. That is very cool, man. And I absolutely love those chipmunks. Or, I mean, they're a type of a squirrel, right? You guys may or may not have chipmunks down in Brazil. I'm not sure. But, yeah, dude, those guys are awesome, man. They jump in the house, they eat, and then they go right back out. Very good morning when that happens. All right, what's he say here? Giovanni, agreed. Shim Army does a better job of burning Shib than the developers did. Shib devs just care about lining their pockets. Yes, got off my hater train, and now I'm in here. What's good, y'all? What's going on, Dark Abacus? How you doing? Ooh, we got a Dark Bro and a Dark Abacus in here. Very nice. Dark, you guys friends or what? Yes, I love the bro Shib burn. Heck yeah, Hemi Life. I didn't know you were in here, Hemi Life, but I knew you'd like that idea. I did. And it might not be directly creating content for Shib burns and posting those and burning the ad revenue, but it would be a decent way of passively being able. I would still have to manually update the burns, right? I would still have to manually send to a burn wallet, but because it's Amazon merch, right? They can fulfill any quantity in any of the countries that they are available in. I think it's only like 12 or 15. They might be able to ship to other countries, but if you want to get it like next day, which you can on Amazon merch, they have to be in your country to do that. So I would imagine that they would ship it to you wherever you are. But if you wanted it next day, obviously they got to have an Amazon merch facility in your country in order to do that. Let's get started. I hate supporting Amazon, but we'll do it for Clay, bro. Bree guy! Listen, man, I actually don't necessarily like supporting Amazon too much either. It was a very strange process because they perma-denied me for my Amazon merch account, and I straight up told them, I said, look, guys, if you're perma-denying me, it's obviously based on something that I can't change. Okay, because I can get more followers, I can get more subscribers, and I can just reapply 6 months or a year from now if it's the overall like subscriber base that you're worried about there. So you are admitting that it's something I cannot change. What am I not going to be able to change? Without starting some weird discussion with some people about subjective realities out there. Unless I use a filter, I am not going to be able to change my appearance. You guys get the idea, right? So I was perma-denied. I called them out on why they perma-denied me. And then I got approved. So I still haven't set anything up on it yet because I was a little salty about the reason they perma-denied me there. But yeah, then after calling them out, I got approved 3 days later, so good on that one. Sounds great. But what about something as simple as YouTube channel dedicated to burning? Remember that DJ that did a burn party? That was doing great. Giovanni, yes. Burn parties, cool. I don't mind those, and yes, it was actually really funny. I've been going back and forth with the Shib team on X over the last couple of days. And Stephen Cooper popped up on one of my tweets yesterday and made a comment. And he was funny about it, dude. I just started cracking up, man. He said something like, "Oh, I saw this coming 2 years ago," or something like that. And I couldn't help but laugh, man, because they gave that dude a hard time with those burn parties and everything. The only thing that I would prefer using Amazon merch over the burn parties would simply be you still get a t-shirt. You know, you'd still get a t-shirt, you get a hoodie. Yes, profits will be burned. I don't necessarily like burning money, right? I want to make that very clear. I don't like burning money. But if you do it through leveraging sales, I'm completely okay with that, right? If you never would have bought a burn t-shirt in the first place, I never would have sold one. And there would have been no burns whatsoever. So by leveraging sales like that, everybody wins. You still get a t-shirt for the price of a t-shirt. There's burns. It's a win-win-win situation for everybody. And I like that idea better than the burn parties. So, you know, it could be some sort of, I don't know, Saturday night, Friday night event or whatever where we do a burn party. But you guys can, it wouldn't be like money that you just send to be burnt. If you wanted to do $5 or whatever, Amazon, you could buy a sticker. You know, whatever Amazon would have, it's as low as $5. He simply sold $5 burn tickets and just burned the money. People didn't get anything back for it. And that's the only thing that I would say would be different, right? Is you still get something. Burns get something. Everybody wins in that sort of a situation there. The only other thing, the YouTube channel, I get it. But it would be very weird to do it without like a completely separate YouTube channel, because ad revenue is theoretically passive. You can just sit there and watch the video play. You're not burning any of your money. It's advertisers' money being burned at that point. Awesome, Claudio. I hope you get to do that soon. What did Claudio say? Why can I not scroll up? Oh, there we go. One of my main goals is to go to the USA to see a pack of coyotes. It's my favorite animal. My composer name is Coyote. Even my dog looks like a coyote. Very nice, Claudio. We actually do have some wild coyotes around here, man. So that would be very cool. That's a very interesting goal, Claudio. I've never seen anybody have that goal there before. I see dead people daily. J-Bone! It's kind of scary, man. Funny, I live in the USA. My main goal is to get enough money so I can live in some other country. Roulette wheel. Everybody's got their own goals, man. But Roulette wheel's goal is to finally move to Brazil and retire, and Claudio's goal is to get enough money to come to the USA and see some coyotes. Everybody's got different goals, dude. Talked about the no burns unless something changed with Shibarium. Like, so far this morning, we haven't discussed the numbers this morning, but we can discuss the numbers if you want, Pudgy. We haven't talked about that yet. Cooper was one of the big Cooper was burning a lot of Shib, and he was doing so when prices were like ridiculously high compared to where they are now, man. And they were still burning a ton of Shiba Inu coin. I don't know why people had a problem with that, dude. And honestly, if Stephen Cooper was making some money while he was burning some Shiba Inu coin, who the heck cares? I mean, dude, like, expect people to make some money. They're not going to want to do it if it's like 100% charity. Let them make some money. You know, the ecosystem developers can make some money. Just stick with their promises. Like, Cooper, I'm allowed to make some money. You're allowed to make some money. Coop's allowed to make some money. Everybody can make some money, so they stay interested in the game, man. I don't understand what the people's problem was with that. I can make the Clay Bro app since I'm a... Wow, dude. How are you a biologist and a user interface designer, Claudio? Dude, this dude's like above my pay grade. If we do this, I'll make a marketing video. Nice, Dark Bro. Nice. Ape Love Ape. What is going on, man? Thank you very much for the super chat. Ape Love Ape says, please do a video on Clove. Thanks. So many catalysts. Clove is one that I have not heard in a very long time. Ape Love Ape. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not something that I have kept up on. I know that it's down drastically, but I don't know anything about what these catalysts would be. Clove is another one. They did very well back in 2021, and distraction, as people called it, to AMC. Clover Health had been going from about $7 to $28, a nice 4x increase around the same time that AMC was squeezing like crazy. And since then, it has followed AMC to all-time lows. So, I am very sorry that I don't know any of the catalysts. I remember a lot of people talking about Clove, and then it falling off a cliff back here. But I don't, it's not something that I have followed whatsoever, man. So, let me put it this way, okay? In like, no disrespect towards a super chat or anything, I am doubtful that I will make a video on this. But if you want to discuss the catalysts in here all day long, dude, we can go over and discuss the catalysts on Clover Health and see what would potentially cause it to rise. I mean, you're already looking at a 100% gain over the last couple of months, from 70 cents to $1.40. So 100% gain's not bad over a few month period, dude. That's phenomenal. Great shirt idea. Front squeeze, short squeeze, back tomorrow. Chris, I think a lot of people would like that. A lot of people would probably hate that, but I do think it would resonate with a lot of people, man. I really do. Short squeeze tomorrow. Shib burns soon. I do think people would buy those shirts simply because, you know, that resonates with them, man. I think that's a good idea. I agree that it's a win-win-win with the shirts, but I don't look at it as burning money or increasing the value of Shib, which is actually making money, not burning. Yeah, but you do have to burn a substantial amount. There's no way I could single-handedly burn enough that would ever affect the overall price, right? You'd have to literally sell hundreds of millions of dollars worth of shirts in order to see an actual impact on the overall price. It's the idea that everybody doing something like that could be able to burn. So that's the way I see it, dude. It is that on a small scale, it essentially is burning money. It needs to be taking place on like a Walmart level scale before we would really be able to see price impact and overall supply impact. Funny, because I live in the USA and I like to make money off of my side hustle selling coyote. Pudgy. Be nice to Claudio's coyotes there, all right? Shib holders are going up. It's at 1.336 million right now. Dude, actually, if every Shib holder bought a t-shirt to burn Shib, that actually would result in a massive amount of Shib burns. I wouldn't touch AMC with a 10-foot pole. Just my opinion. AMC's a great price right now. Dude, if I had dry powder. Okay, Joseph, let me say this, and I do agree with J-Bones. I'm going to tempt you a little bit more, okay, and potentially open up your eyes to a strategy. If you do currently own AMC, okay, I don't own enough shares of AMC, and people are literally mad at me that I don't own enough shares of AMC to go out there and sell covered calls on it right now. I'm a shill for not owning right now after all of my shares got called away. You guys can do the math. You need 100 shares to sell a covered call. And because my shares got called away, right, I don't have enough shares to sell a covered call. But let me just point this out, okay, Joseph? I probably won't be buying AMC at all in the current ranges. I do believe that the value of AMC is much lower than the current price of AMC. But if you do own over 100 shares, or if you are interested in buying shares of AMC right now, please, look at this and take it into consideration. This is a phenomenon that does not occur. And I do believe it's due to two parts. Number one, the volatility is crazy. So implied volatility is high in AMC. And the risk of further downside pressure is astronomical. Okay, touching these all-time lows here is not just an indicator that the stock is cheap. The book value on AMC is negative $43. Don't ignore that. Okay, any actual equity in AMC is underwater. Any share you own is worth negative $43 in terms of its actual net worth. Now, market value is clearly different. Market value says it's worth $7.73, but the book value, what it is intrinsically worth based on current assets and liabilities, is negative $43 a share. But here's something crazy. If you guys have the shares, if you're not selling covered calls on AMC, I have to ask why. You are not going to find another stock that you can get a cent on all the way out at like a 3x increase, a 200% gain before you get to these price points right here, and you're still able to go out there and earn something selling those covered calls. Now, realistically, AMC is not going to go to $18, $19 by the end of this week. Okay, I don't even know if anybody actually believes that it will. But start looking at these numbers here, man. You know, you're making 1% in 3 days by selling these covered calls at $10. You'd basically be getting a 40 to 50% capital gain on top of the 1% there. If you look at next week's, I don't know why it's not showing. Next week's, look on your phone if you're actually logged into your account. Next week, the $8 strike price for AMC covered calls is 79 to 80 cents. That is a 10% return plus an additional 5% capital gain. Selling covered calls for next week. I mean, the calls right now are extremely generous, and you can generate a lot of income. AMC, if this thing, please don't take this the wrong way, Joseph, but I do believe that there's some sort of a brainwashing that has taken place over the last 2 years. One that doesn't allow people to understand what is actually taking place, but a very cult-like following towards Adam Aron, where people can't defend their decision to own AMC. They truly just are following their leader and believing that Adam Aron is going to lead them to the promised land. Now, because of that, the covered calls are way too generous to ignore. There is money to be made in AMC. And if you're making 10% a week selling those covered calls, 10 weeks from now, you're going to be sitting on 100% of your portfolio returned. So please be aware, you can make money on AMC, but it's not necessarily going to be on a squeeze. Look at the book value, look at the numbers and all of that, but please, dude, don't blindly follow anybody. Don't blindly follow anybody. I don't know AMC shares, but options, which I got screwed up. Yeah, Joseph, man. Options are tough, dude. Options are tough. You can easily get screwed. I've been screwed on plenty of options. The covered calls that I did sell on AMC actually benefited me very well. They ended up calling my shares away at $5, which is the equivalent of $50 per share. In today's, it was a profitable call. Okay, my cost basis was down to about $4.65, and they called me away. I've been selling covered calls for a while. So I generated some income along the side, but buying call options or buying put options puts you in a much bigger risk. Let's see. Wish you the best with AMC. A lot of us in here have held for years and fed up with the crooked CEO. Absolutely. If the entire Shib community donates $5 to burn Shib buckets, would that make a dent? No, Pudgy. It really wouldn't. So if all of the wallets that hold Shib out there, so the wallets are at like 1.3 million, like was just mentioned. Let's use the total followers because it's even higher. It's like 3.6 million total followers that the Shib token Twitter account has on X. 3.5 million or 3 million, you're going to be sitting at about 10 million, it's going to be about 15 to 20 million dollars worth of Shiba Inu coin that would be burnt if everybody burned $5. 15 to 20 million dollars compared to the $4.5 billion market cap is not enough it's not enough to actually affect the overall supply. It is still, because 500 trillion total coins or 4 billion, because these numbers are like so incomprehensibly large, it takes a lot more than a lot of people expect to actually dent the overall supply. And here's the problem. If we decrease the supply by 1%, we might be able to expect the price to rise by 1%. Now, the price of Shib's up 1% over the last 5 minutes. We're not necessarily going to know if a 1% reduction in the supply is 1% reduction would be about what, $40 million. So we wouldn't really know if it was because of the supply reduction or what. But if you begin to reduce at much greater quantities, then you really see what's possible. Hello, everybody. We buying AMC? JB. Yes, we buying AMC. No, listen, I don't want to buy any more AMC right now. But, dude, if AMC goes down to $1 or something ridiculous, and if AMC goes down to $1 or something ridiculous, and it's still paying 10% a week in calls like that, I mean, that's just very, very good. Don't ignore that. That's just very, very good. If people knew that burning Shiba wouldn't help Shibarium, don't you think that they would have wasted the money to burn Shib? Now, Bone is just as worthless as Shiba Inu. A massive drop coming, not financial advice. Yeah, Bree guy. Here's the thing that people are realizing, right? Now, Shiba Inu coin could benefit from Shibarium. It could benefit from this entire ecosystem, but the developers have put such a low focus on actually benefiting Shib that it's starting to catch up with them. And dude, they could be wildly successful beyond their craziest dreams if they just gave some attention to the Shiba Inu coin community, man. If they just gave some attention to it. So it is pretty tough, man. I think that they're kind of feeling the heat right now. That's why they're ignoring the numbers. That's why they're ignoring all that stuff. But I think that they'll come to their senses, man. And Bree guy, thank you for hitting me with a beautiful question right at the 4:30 mark or the 12:30 mark. I'm also going to thank you with an ad. Thank you guys very much for watching that ad. Billionaire, yeah, let me just grab that out of my closet. Do it, please. What's the difference between circulating supply and max supply? So when we talk about burning, that means that we are deleting the max supply of the token. So if it reaches 0, the price explodes. Well, Claudio, that's interesting. So circulating the max supply, okay, or the total supply of Shiba Inu coin. Let's pull it up here so you can get a better understanding of what we're looking at. But Shiba Inu coin originated with 1 quadrillion tokens. That is an extremely high number. You can see, hold on, I gotta pull up my page here. You can see the max supply should have been at like 1 quadrillion tokens. When it was originally, I guess, made available, you had 1 quadrillion tokens. Since then, 589 trillion are left. 411 trillion have been burned, right? That gives us the total supply now of 589 trillion coins. Now, I don't know if this circulating supply is necessarily correct. It is slightly lower, but circulation means coins that are not staked, coins that are not burned, right? And essentially coins that are tradable. If you lock up your Shiba Inu coin, even if it's to earn rewards, and you can trade it again maybe a month from now, that's considered in the circulating supply. So circulating supply is anything that is not locked up. Here's the idea of burns. Right now, we are sitting in a market cap of $4 billion on Shiba Inu coin. And the circulating supply, let's just make the math slightly easier, is 600 trillion. If we reduced the entire supply of Shib down to 300 trillion, we would cut the overall supply in half. If the market cap remained the same, the price would double. Because you get the market cap by multiplying the price by the supply. So if demand remained the same and Shiba Inu coin held the same market cap, the price would double there. If we reduce the supply by 10x, down to 50 trillion, we could essentially see the price increase by 10x in order to maintain the same market cap, assuming that demand is remaining the same there. The idea is the lower you get the total supply, the higher the price can be based on the same market cap. And the idea is, if everybody's burning their coins, and essentially you're not burning your coins, you are going to be able to reach much, much higher prices than you would if the supply remained at 589 trillion. You look at something with a 589 trillion supply, and you see this price. You look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got a circulating supply of only 19 million, which is why you can see a price this high. That's the difference. Lowering the supply increases the potential price if everything else remains the same. $100 million worth, that's trillions of Shib. Let's get started. Who's watching, Clay? Something. Pictures of people talking. Pictures of people taking pictures of people taking pictures of people taking pictures. Jack Johnson, anyone? I have no idea what's going on. I'm watching JB, who is watching Mo, who is watching Chris, who is watching you. Something's going on, and I don't know what. If it goes down to $1, I'll sell my kidney to buy more. Joseph, don't sell your kidney, dude. I don't know. Like, go sell some lemonade or something on the side of the road. Don't sell your kidney. Just sell something else. Keep your body parts, man. Just do that. I am holding my AMC since day one. This left a bad taste with me investing in the market, but one day the bull will return. DD214, I love it, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, trust the numbers and not necessarily the CEOs. Roulette wheel, I appreciate you taking one for the team. Everyone, let's give it up to him. Let's do it. WTF 4 quadrillion. I don't even know what is this exact. Yeah, Claudio. You have million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. E mais que trilhão. Why not buy XRP? Yeah, Joe, I don't have a reason not to buy XRP. Joseph, the only reason that I would say don't buy XRP is if you believe that the SEC is going to appeal the decision, or I don't follow XRP on a daily basis, so I don't know how much time they have left to make an appeal there or not. But if they don't let the judge's decision stand, that would be a factor in the price of XRP that could take it to the downside. So that would be my only reason as to why not buy XRP. I like XRP, and I think XRP's got a great future. Oh, Dark Bro, I'll tell you. Oh, gosh, Dark Bro, you scared me, Dark Bro. Don't do that. Dark Bro, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you on that one, man, and hopefully I scared a few people out there as well. Clay, question. Chris, hopefully answer. Let's see what he's got. If BRICS back their currency with gold and the top dollar becomes a battle, would that make the demand for gold go up? If they can back their currency with gold, okay? That's the thing. If they can back their currency with gold, then the actual value of gold may begin to go up. Here's the problem, though. I believe total gold, either mined or total gold known to exist, I forget which one it is, only has a valuation of around $10 trillion. Those numbers are old, so it might be a little lower, a little higher right now. I looked those numbers up a while ago. Total valuation would be about $10 trillion. So if they're going to be backing their currency with gold, they can only do so to a maximum of a $10 trillion valuation. On the country level, man, when we're talking country level worth and country level wealth, 10 trillion begins to seem very low. Right? The United States is already, $40 trillion in debt, some incomprehensibly high number. So I don't know if that's the reason that people move to this flex currency valuation and a floating currency and all of that, and something that is backed up by military power and just pure force. But I don't know if there's enough gold out there to truly back the entire valuation of a country's currency and a country's wealth. If there was, yes, dude, things will be a lot more stable. That's for sure. But we might be beyond that point, and it might have to be backed by something other than gold in order to do that. But yes, so Chris, to answer the question directly, it would affect the overall demand for gold. The demand for gold would rise, and therefore, theoretically, the price of gold should rise as well. I feel sad I lost my gold. What are you trying to sell your gallbladder too? Stop selling body parts, Joseph. Yes, but also, with that spike, a lot of people going to jump in. I agree with you, Hemi Life. You'll live, Joseph. We're still going to watch you, though. Yes, we are. Watch out for him, guys. Watch out. Doc said to take it out, so I listened to him. You can live without a gallbladder, right? We even need it. Hey, sporting a patriotic shirt. Let's get fashionable. Let's do it, man. What do you like to... Where's my... Oh, there it is. It's on this one. Yeah, you guys like that? All right, cool. Thank you very much for noticing, DD214. Let's get it. Let's get started. Aliasa. Let's see. Gold comes from the stars. Oh, dude, wherever it comes from. We need more to adequately back all of the country's currencies. You think oil prices are going to go up more? Like, sometime, I have no idea. I haven't been following oil prices. I do think that they'll rise, but I haven't been following oil prices enough to even know where they're at right now. Demand for oil will increase, guys. This entire electric vehicle conversation is not going to decrease the demand for oil. Clay, did you get blocked by a Lucy like Matthew Perry did for asking about the burns? Yes. Giovanni, I got blocked, I think, last week. And I don't know if I got blocked. So I was asking about the burns, but also I posted a recording from the space call that she was in, stating that Shibarium is not going to burn, Shib, and anybody who thinks it's going to burn 100 trillion Shib is just stupid. Gosh, don't call those people stupid, man. But yes, I did get blocked. Can't all these countries just decide amongst themselves to forgive whatever debt there is? A year of jubilee, perhaps. JB, man. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be just beautiful if everybody got together? JB, I think what you might be talking about, though, was the Great Reset, my friend. Yes, we could all get together and erase everybody's debt. Start from scratch. I don't know if I want to go down that route, though. The Great Reset might sound like a good idea to some, but it doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Clay, what do you think about today? What crypto looks good for today? So, it's tough, man. Crypto's not doing too bad at all today. Bitcoin bouncing back off that $25,000 mark up nicely. So we talked about this yesterday. PS5 was talking about a long or short position down here in this area. I clearly said I believe the pressure is still negative, right? But if it falls through 25,000, we're going 22. It could bounce, which I did not expect the bounce, but it did bounce off of 25,000 here and recovered nicely right back up to the next resistance level. So I do think that cryptocurrency is looking decent today, bouncing off a major support for Bitcoin at 25,000, bouncing off a major support for Shib at 700 points per coin. Shib's up 2.5%, Bitcoin's up 4.5%. Nothing necessary to write home to your mother about, but I think that crypto in general is looking good today. Green across the board is good with me. Hoorah! Peak of Power 2024. Let's get started. J-Bones, man, get those votes in now. Now. Not nower. I don't even know what nower means. I was reading Silver from OG, and I said nower instead of now. Clay, I feel like people would say I'm crazy or stupid. Hey, Chris, they say the same thing about me, man, so you're in good company. But how does that doesn't prove money is in a way idiotic if there's 10 trillion gold, but the debt is way more to pay back? Chris, money is idiotic. That's the whole thing, dude. Money is idiotic. You nailed it right there. Chris, what you're essentially starting to realize, man, is what the top G likes to refer to as the matrix, right? Once you start to realize what the system actually is, it doesn't make sense, man. Money is literally, now I know we need it. I know we need to buy things. That is, there's no denying that. And I would rather have money than go back to some sort of barter system, right? I'd rather have money. It's easily denominating the value of a certain thing, and it makes it much easier to trade. Okay, that's. I think we can all agree on that. But you are right, dude. The entire thing in this entire financial system is a pyramid scheme. As simple as that. And there's nothing to back the overall value of this pyramid. It's the debt and the debt and the debt and the debt that just keeps things running. And we are at a point where the debt is no longer, it's no longer payable. That's obvious. So talks of default, right? Some people view that a default should happen. Okay, nobody should be able to just create fake worth out there based on fake debts that will never be paid. And that would lead to a crumbling of the pyramid. But the sheer fact that the civilization as we know it would have to essentially restart if defaults occurred allows us to perpetuate this debt even further. And when you begin to realize that, man, exactly the way you put it, money is an idiotic, right? Money is an idiotic way. It's just... It's true, man. It's true. It is all a pyramid scheme that is built on credit, on value that doesn't necessarily exist. So I like it, Chris, man. You are definitely thinking, and you're definitely coming to some realizations. But I'll agree with everybody all day long. You know, we need it. We gotta buy food. We gotta shelter ourselves. We've gotta do all of that, man. So it's a necessary evil. Why the devs don't want to burn Shiba? If the community is big, can't we make a petition or something like that to change the burns more? Claudio, I don't know why the developers don't want to burn Shiba. They state it's because the focus should be on building and increasing demand as opposed to decreasing supply. Now, I think there should be some sort of a happy medium for that. Let's increase demand and decrease supply, especially if the community is so focused on decreasing the supply. I mean, if the community didn't care, we don't see anybody wanting to burn Bitcoin, right? Nobody wants to burn Bitcoin in order to make the price of Bitcoin $1 million a coin. That's not even a discussion. The supply is low. You don't need more than 21 million. You don't need less than 21 million. And nobody necessarily wanted to burn Bitcoin in order to increase the price from $1 a coin to $20,000 a coin. Those are achievable goals. Well, there's a drastic difference between 21 million and 500 trillion. I think, and this is just my speculation, I could be wrong. I don't know these people, but it could be greed. Okay? And the reason I say it could be greed is that there's such a disparity between the amount paid to validators and the amount that goes to burns. 165 million times more. There's not a CEO on this planet that makes 165 million times more than one of his workers. There's just not an employee. There's no CEOs out there that make 165 million times more than an employee at the company. I don't even know if there's a king that makes 165 million times more than one of his, what do you call them? I was going to say peasants, but it's like medieval time terminology there. I don't even think there's a king that makes 165 million times more than the subjects of his kingdom. So I think it's a little bit greed, dude. Will countries adopt crypto? If they do, will they use Shiba because of the supply and how cheap it is? Giovanni, yes. Countries will adopt crypto. Why do I say that with confidence? Was it it's El Salvador, right? Not Ecuador? It's El Salvador or Ecuador. It's one of the E's. They've already adopted Bitcoin. Okay? So, yes, countries will adopt it. Now, I don't know if it's because they're going to be in such a dire situation, if they're going to be in debt, if their fiat currency like Venezuela, Turkey, Argentina is so obscenely plagued by inflation that it's necessary to adopt a deflationary asset, I don't know what's going to drive them to do it. But we are already seeing countries do it. So those that are essentially willing to relinquish a little control, they may adopt cryptocurrency. Now, adopting Shiba Inu coin, I don't know if we're there yet, okay? Because adopting Bitcoin is one thing. Literally nobody controls Bitcoin. What country in their right mind would adopt Shiba Inu coin? They would essentially be handing over the keys to Satoshi. I can't name one country on the entire planet that would hand over their keys to Satoshi. I don't see that happening. Maybe truly decentralized DAOs in place could sway decisions there, but nobody's going to hand over their keys to Satoshi. Well, if you can create fake identities, creations can be anything. The sky's the limit. That it is, Pudgy. Anything is possible, man. Every alien in the dang galaxy could use Shibarium and it still wouldn't burn anything. Yes, Dark Bro understands just how big 8 quadrillion is. I don't even know if there's 8 quadrillion stars in our galaxy. I really don't know. I don't know how many stars are out there, but I don't even know if there's 8 quadrillion stars on the galaxy. Let's see. I was seeing like 100 coins from the coin market cap all raised its price on 2021 November. I mean, like 80% of the coins rise. Some raised from $100 to $600. Yes, Claudio, that was the bull market. That is exactly what... Dude, look, Claudio did his homework, man. Claudio did his homework. I said, go check these coins out. Go look at some randoms. And he is absolutely right. Claudio, that is the bull market. People are buying anything and they're buying everything simply for the reason of buying. That is the beauty of a bull market. Right now, in a bear market, everybody's selling. Nobody wants to buy. And everything is going down. That's the treachery of a bear market. Okay, Clay, so hypothetically, if people get smart and quit caring about gold and crap, what would make an alternative value the way gold makes money legit now? Chris, very good question, okay? Gold makes money legitimate now in very few circumstances. Right now, the US dollar does not derive its value from anything other than the fact that the United States is willing to back up that value. It's not intrinsic. It's just as speculative as cryptocurrency, but if you challenge it, the US military will challenge you. See, that we moved. We don't have a gold standard anymore here in the United States. It was a long time ago. I forget exactly what year we moved away from the gold standard. But the dollar is not backed by gold. The dollar is backed by the fact that you probably don't want to mess with the U.S. military. So, brute force, man. Brute force is essentially where value is derived right now. I don't know if that's good or not. Right? I don't know if that's good or not. You look back to previous empires, Roman Empire and the Ottoman Empire, and everything that made them great in that time, it was all brute force. They were willing to conquer. They were essentially willing to steal. They were willing to go out there and build up their kingdom. It wasn't the actual gold that made their coins valuable. It was the fact that you couldn't stand up to their armies that made them empires. And, dude, I don't necessarily like that, but I don't know where else people would derive value in anything other than authority. I mean, what do you guys... We got a couple minutes if you guys want to look at that. I don't know what we'll be able to back up. So to bring it back to cryptocurrency a little bit, right? Cryptocurrency's value isn't necessarily derived from authority. Cryptocurrency's value is derived from decentralization. And if you look at Bitcoin, the only reason Bitcoin has exploded to the point that it is because Nobody can turn it off. Nobody can stop it. Nobody. It doesn't have authority, right? Nobody can adjust Bitcoin in any way. But nobody can shut it down either. As long as one dude on this entire planet, hidden in a cave somewhere, has access to Wi-Fi, and he's got his internet turned on, and his electricity is working, Bitcoin's ledger will remain. And we know that remains true for any civilization, right? I mean, if we went dark, you're not going to have access to your bank. The number on the screen when you check your bank app is not going to be there. So any monetary system is going to need the internet. It's going to need electricity. It's going to need that to exist at this point. But yeah, Bitcoin's a different thing, man. And that's why a lot of people, these Bitcoin, they call them Bitcoin maxis, right? They think it's the best. They've got a point, but it's an interesting twist on derived value. Just a thought that crossed my mind. Whatever happened to AMC accepting cryptos as payment for admission? Just another Adam Aaron lie. Mr. Normus, maybe. I haven't followed that, but it may not have been something that, or they might say they're continuing to pursue it. I don't know. Yeah, dude, what that was, in my opinion, was a marketing stunt. Adam Aaron saw how many people were interested in Shib, Doge, and so on at that point in time back in 2021, and he wanted to kind of appeal to the millions of people that were into cryptocurrency at the time as well. Guys, Adam Aaron is doing a very good job at marketing AMC, and he's doing a very good job at kind of, portraying himself to retail and like he's on their side. But dude, if he's the silverback of anything, just look at who's profitable right now. There's not a single long position on AMC that is profitable. There's not a single short position on AMC that is not profitable. 100%, because please take that loosely. I know it's at 771 right now, but it's touching all-time lows. That's the point. Every single short position is profitable. Every single long position is losing money on AMC right now. Who is he really the silverback of? The dude is the silverback of the shorts. They are all in max profit right now. It's crazy. I just dreamed that in 9 years, XRP was trading at 18,931, and it was number one system in the world, and XLM was second, and I had accumulated it over a 9-year period. It made hundreds of millions. Dark Bro, man, look, I'm not some dude that's like, yes, man, your dreams have to come true. Very weird, though, when Ape was trading at like $9 a share, man, I had a dream that it was down at $1.44, and Ape did drop down to $1.44. Ended up dropping a little bit lower afterwards, but dude, I mean, it's a definite possibility that something like that happens, man. Hey, read my other question, please. It's on the same topic. Where we at, Chris? Let's do it before the end of the live stream here. Hey, bro, please look at the price of SVOL, like you did with Tesla yesterday. It launched at 25.05. Looking on a different brokerage, them and all yield max show proper launch price. Webull adjusted. Okay. Interested. Frank, I'll look at that here in a second. With that being said, if you're looking at a different brokerage account, the price of TSLY would not correlate to the price of Tesla then, correct? Tesla would be up right now, and TSLY would be down in value. Is that what you're seeing? If you're looking on Fidelity or wherever, is that what you're seeing? Chris says, Pudgy, but you gotta know what it means. That tells me what I gotta do in writing something I missed it. Or, better question, if the clean energy thing everyone forgot about gives us clean energy, what would that make governments less corporate controlling-ishy? No. I don't think so. It's a clean energy thing everybody forgot about. It gives us clean energy. Would that make governments less corporate? I don't think so, Chris. So I think if whatever the energy source that is predominant across the world, whether it is clean energy or whether it's fossil fuels or medium in between, I believe that governments know a couple things, okay? They might seem incredibly incoherent, and they might seem like they are being ran by buffoons, but they're not, okay? Somewhere along the line, somebody is pulling strings, and they understand the power of control. Energy, food, financial systems, all of these things must be, media, especially, you guys are seeing that, media, it must be controlled in order to control your citizens. Now, in a perfect world, Chris, if we truly did have renewable energy, okay, if I could go out there, plant a bunch of windmills and solar panels in my backyard, and was truly off-grid, okay, I would not be reliant on a corporation whatsoever. It would make no sense. If every citizen did that, if we truly went 100% green off-grid, the government would lose control over that grid. They will not do that. They will not do that, man. Even though places like California and so on are trying to go extremely clean, look at how it's working out for them. As soon as there's a stress to the grid, they force shut down people. They force shut down households from using energy. If I'm paying for it, man, I should be able to use as little or as much as I want. And even people who are going completely off-grid, you're still taxing them as though they're on the grid. So they're not going to give up that control, even though, yes, in a perfect world, your situation would make 100% sense. JB, bull soon, cow now, baby. Moo. This is for Pika, by the way. Pika, if you're listening, JB to Pika. Moo. Moo. This is like a scared cow, man. I don't know how to do it any better. JB, thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, get your names in the chat. Oh my gosh, we're going over. Bring it all back to the afternoon live stream. You guys keep these chats going. I absolutely love it. They go so quick. Very much appreciated. JB, Pudgy, thank you for the super chat earlier. All of you guys in here for keeping the chat rolling and going and keeping it awesome. Super chat not working today. Come on! Hey, I do want to say this though, guys. I've seen 2 posts in the last 2 days about people losing their YouTube channels. I don't know why they do that, but let's just make sure that we don't upset YouTube in any way by saying anything stupid. Use code words in the chat. You know, we're intelligent human beings. We can understand, you know, euphemisms, code words, whatever you guys you want to end up doing there. The algorithm is still very basic in the sense that I don't think that it can understand code words. So just be cool with it, because I seen that Levi, that crypto kid, and then somebody else, some other crypto channel, talking about it. They both lost their channels in the last 2 days. So I don't want that to happen, but we'll make it. TSLY shows down at 27%. It's just how different brokerages chose to display and adjust the prices. All right, gotcha, Frank. So very good on that one. The whole point that I'm trying to make is, you know, it's not. You're not making a... You can do the math on that, right? They've already distributed back to you 27% of your holdings. So they're correct in showing that the price is down 27%. Your capital gains are sitting at a 27% loss. They're showing it correctly. Webull is essentially showing it incorrectly. But Tesla being down 27.47%, you would have received 27.47% essentially in distributions, but you're down the 27.47% on your overall capital gain. All they're doing, man, is distributing back to you that 40% annualized distribution. It is not a 40% annualized gain. It's your money flowing back to you. Let me know if it makes sense, dude. We got another afternoon live stream, but that's the entire point. You're not making 40% on your money. They're just giving you 40% of your money back throughout the course of the year. Roger that. Out confirmed. Bray guy, shout out to you, man. Moji, enjoy your day. Frank, thank you very much for looking into it and showing a different brokerage as well. That does help in the discussion there. Next level, see you later. Arubasu, enjoy it, man. 775 Brie guy, Moji, Jen, not Gene. Later to you, forgot my cup. Peace out, man. Frank, see you later, man. Bobcat bro, bye bye to you. Arubasu, see you later, man. Moji, Dark bro, Giovanni, we got DD214, Chris, see you later, Frank. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say Nvidia up 17%, correct, Frank? But actual Nvidia is up about 50%. That's the difference there. You know, that number would be correct. Whatever brokerage you're looking at is definitely showing the correct information. But you should have been, if it was following the price of NVIDIA, you should have been up about 50, 60, 70% right now in NVIDIA and not 17%. Next level, see you later, Giovanni, Adam, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me, Eddie. Until the next time, roulette wheel. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.